You're busy, you're capable, and you always make it happen. But you're still lying awake at night thinking about everything that you didn't get done, feeling like the only person you've let down is yourself. I'm Kelly Knight, and welcome to my podcast. This is where we find the time hiding in plain sight and help you feel back in control, so you can start making the things that matter actually happen. Hello and welcome to episode 1, Why You're Busy But Still Bottlenecked. Today I'm going to be talking about something that I see often, women who are busy, capable and achieving a lot, but who still feel stretched, reactive and like they're not moving forward in the way that they want to. You can be super successful and still feel like everything is harder than it should be. You can be capable and still feel stretched, reactive and constantly behind. If that feels familiar, then keep listening because this episode is for you. Being successful shouldn't come at the cost of everything else, and it shouldn't feel like you're living in survival mode. Survival mode is not sustainable, and what I see all the time are women who appear to be doing well, but behind the scenes, it just doesn't feel like it. Their calendars are full, they're getting things done, people rely on them, but the things that matter the most, well, they just keep getting pushed aside. So who can relate to this? You're the reliable one. You're the responsible one. You're the one that holds everything together. You always say yes quickly, and then you figure things out afterwards. But somehow you always keep things moving. However, at the same time, you feel overwhelmed and frustrated, and sometimes even resentful. And at the end of the day, there can be that disappointment, because despite everything that you have done and have achieved, you haven't moved forward in the way that you wanted to, or you haven't stuck to what you said really mattered. Often the story you tell yourself is, I just need to get more organised. I just need to manage my time better, or I need to be more disciplined. And more often than not, we tell ourselves it'll be better when things calm down. But what if they don't calm down? What if life carries on being life and it's not actually these things that are the problem? What if it's a combination of capacity, energy, and alignment? What if these things are the problem? Because here's the thing, you're not just managing your time, you're managing your capacity. How much can you realistically handle, and how much can you realistically stretch that? You're also managing your energy and how you're functioning on a day-to-day basis. And sometimes without realizing it, you're managing your alignment. Whether the things that you're doing even match what matters or what needs doing. And when any of those things are out of line, it doesn't matter how organized you are, everything will always feel harder than it should. So going back to the bottleneck, and this is the part that can sometimes feel uncomfortable, because the fact of the matter is, in most cases, you are the bottleneck. Because that bottleneck is not a lack of skill, it's not a lack of tools, and it's not a lack of time. Your business or your lifestyle is being throttled by the condition that you are functioning in. You, the person leading it all. Because if you're mentally overloaded, your well-being is low and your energy is depleted, you can become very disconnected from what matters and the things that actually move the needle. This bottleneck affects the decisions that you're making and therefore the way in which you're operating, because you're not operating at your full capability or efficiency. And so this cycle continues. Busy should not be looked at as a badge of honour. Misaligned busyness limits your progress and caps your success. You stay busy, your calendar stays full, and the space needed for real progress never appears. And if this is hitting home, it's not about blame. It's about awareness, and I want to help you to become acutely aware of these things. Because trust me, once you can see it, you can change it. You don't need to work harder. You don't need another planner. You just need a different way of operating, a way that actually supports your capacity, your energy, and your ambitions. If this is resonating, I've created a free resource for you. It's called Why You're Busy But Still Bottlenecked. It's a short video and PDF that will help you start to see where your time, energy, and capacity are actually going and why things feel the way they do right now. You'll find the link in the show notes. In the next episode, we're going to be taking this one step further because although this awareness is very powerful, nothing changes until you're willing to look at your honest reality. So we're going to talk about what it actually means to step out of survival mode and start taking ownership of where you are right now, without guilt, without pressure, and without overwhelm. I really hope that you've enjoyed this episode. Bye for now. Thank you for listening. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. Make sure you follow the podcast so you don't miss out on what's coming next. If you're ready to start reclaiming your time, you can join the next round of my free 7-hour reclaim game. You'll find the link in the show notes. And until next time, keep looking for the time that's been hiding in plain sight.